So I want to give you a couple tips on building maintenance. You know, if you live on a farm, an acreage, you've got outbuildings of any sort, shops, barns, garages, any of that sort of thing on your property, riding arenas, hay sheds. If you have any buildings like that on your property, you are going to want to maintain them. There was that big windstorm that just went through the Kootenays recently and actually blew several hay sheds away that, if properly maintained, they probably would have been fine. But likely what I'm guessing on a lot of those, the posts were rotten, or the connection to from truss to beam was getting weak. You can see a lot of the older ones, the beams start to twist and that connection fails. So it's always better to do the maintenance than let a hay shed blow away. So the things that I would look for, number one, on the old pole barn type building, you gotta check how the posts are. So what you're gonna wanna do is grab a shovel. You're gonna dig down about 6 inches at the base of those posts. And if it's a big building, you don't want to check every post. I would definitely pick, you know, say it's a 100-foot building, pick every 5th post or something and check those. That way you know if those posts are good or not. If you take enough of a sample size and they're all solid still, great. That's awesome. You don't have to do anything. If you start to find rotten ones, that's when you're going to want to start checking every post, check different areas, different sides. Maybe the drainage wasn't as good somewhere, so you've got rotten ones there. And then you definitely want to replace those. So you could do that yourself by supporting the beam, ripping the posts out, putting new ones in, or you could talk to us, we can help you out. So that's the number one thing on an old pole barn. You definitely got to check the posts where they go into the ground, they'll rot there. And starting to see a lot of them rot that are 20, 25 years old are the youngest we're seeing, and then up to, you know, anything older than that is likely got some rot going on. Number two is your roof. The roof, if it's leaking, letting water in, that can cause problems. You can start getting rot in the strapping and the trusses, in the truss carriers, the beams on the tops of the posts. That can all start to get rot. And when you're getting rot in those, of course, that deteriorates the strength of the building. So whether, you know, you get a heavy snowfall or you get wind, and if your screws are loose, it starts to rip the metal off, and those screws always do loosen off over time. Usually you're going to be good, you know, 15, 20 years, maybe even longer if the installation was done really well. But what we've seen in a lot of our inspections is people used to really slap them together as quick as they could, and which is nothing wrong with putting stuff together fast, but when they take shortcuts, it can cause you problems. And we've seen where they've, you know, the screws have missed the strapping, that sort of thing. So there are things like that to look for. So number one, foundation. Number two, the roof. And then in between that, if you have a building that's got a ceiling in it and it's insulated, you're going to want to look on the inside of the roof. So in the attic space, if you're not getting proper ventilation, which a lot of buildings don't have proper ventilation, that can cause a big problem for you. And it's also going to be where you're going to spot the leaks before they cause massive problems. And you're going to catch if you're getting mold, because mold's a huge problem, especially if you're in that building regularly. You know, mold can make you very sick. So 3 areas: foundation, the poles, are they rotten? Are they solid? Roof, are the screws tight? Are there any leaks? And then in the attic, is it getting proper ventilation? And again, are there leaks? Those are the 3 areas that I would check on your outbuildings if they're older than 15 to 20 years old.